All right, I'm pretty sure we all heard about this, the quarterback market and how this draft class is pretty weak. And the Panthers has been pretty much involved in it. And I really think that the Panthers shouldn't make no moves that involves a quarterback unless we're getting Kyler Murray or a top tier quarterback. I honestly think that the Panthers had invested too much to take a chance on a quarterback or like give up assets for a quarterback or even pay a quarterback instead of drafting one. And I think that this is due to the cause because in the last 2 years are the quarterbacks we had. Teddy Bridgewater at first, we owe him like 33 million for that contract, and he got paid another like 30 million. It was like a 63 million dollar deal with 33 guaranteed. That contract was horrendous, but then now we have Sam Darnold, who's still on our roster, but we gave up all our day two picks. I think we traded like a second round, a fourth, and I think we traded a third from next year. And I like the rumors were like we were bidding against ourselves. So we were basically just giving up assets more for the Jets just to accept the deal. And I don't think we had that opportunity this year. We don't have as much. Let's say I heard that we have the most cap room this offseason, but we do not have as much like assets or something to give away the chance on taking another quarterback like Baker Mayfield. Maybe if we get Baker Mayfield for like a 6th round pick or maybe a 5th or 4th from next year, that would be good. But I don't think we should take a chance on Baker Mayfield. I want Malik Willis out of this draft. I feel like as a Panthers fan, you're kind of like in a Cam Newton, like a Cam Newton fan, and Malik Willis reminds me of that. He can make remarkable plays. I think he'll have better throwing strength than Cam Newton. I think he'll kind of be a better thrower than Cam Newton, and still like a Kyler Murray. I think that's like my comparison. If you look at the film, this guy is no joke, but he's kind of like a Kyler Murray, but he does have like some decision-making skills, and there's still reasons why they're not taking a chance on him or saying he's like the best quarterback, and why there's a bunch of like as there's a much as like goods, there's a bunch of woes also. And I think that the Panthers, if we develop him right and we get the right guys and don't fail him like we did Cam Newton, because I'm reminding you that Kelvin Benjamin or Tegan Jr. were like the best receivers on that 2015 team, and none of those guys were top 10 receivers. But I think that this, like drafting a quarterback, will have this organization going in the right direction. Hopefully we sign Tyrann Mathieu because, like I said, we have like $31 million in cap room, and I think that's the most in the NFL right now. And hopefully we can get some great pieces and build around, because we might be taking a quarterback. It's guaranteed that we're taking a quarterback this draft, and I really think if we sound like Tyrann Mathieu or something like that and keep Jeremy Chin in the box, we would be probably a great team, because this NFC South is getting very weak. And I think this is Brady's last year, and I feel like we got to start planning for the future already, because the Saints they're in a position that nobody really wants to be in. Re-signing Jameis, you're losing pieces, and you don't know when Michael Thomas is coming back. He hasn't played in like the last 2 years. And then the defense is getting weaker. Cameron Jordan's getting older. And then you have the Falcons. Their offense is just terrible. They lost like Russell Gage, and their only bright spot on that offense is Kyle Pitts and Cordell Patterson. I think that would be okay, but like you don't have no wide receivers. You don't have an elite quarterback, because if you're not going to have a elite wide receiver, you might as well have an elite quarterback or a decent quarterback, but you have a backup quarterback that you're taking a chance on. And I think they're going to be pretty not as bad as the Saints, or they might be the same tier as the Saints, or I can see them at least being like reprogressing slowly, like the 5 wins. But the Panthers, I feel like they can finish second in this division. But we have to finish this all season out strong, because this is like a team who has so much potential, but we're just not capitalizing on that. And I think it's because we don't have a quarterback, and we fixed our O-line. We're having a pretty okay all season. I was kind of mad that we didn't get Deshaun Watson, but as soon as we signed Dante Jackson back, we got DJ Moore back, and then I started looking at this roster, and it's getting more complete. Even though we lost out on Hassan Reddick, but I think this roster is still like a quarterback away or a few pieces away from being good.